What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight, and today I have a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys, some news that I've been really excited about because this was stuff that we heard about was rumors, and it looks like everything that I heard about has actually been confirmed now. This news is relating to the brand new set, which is called Cybernetic Horizon. It is the next set that's coming out for the OCG. We'll get it eventually, I don't know, I guess later on this year? We don't have a release date obviously yet, but anyway, it is a brand new set, so there's like the artwork of it. I'll have a link to everything in the description too, by the way. I'm on the organization's website. First off, there's a new rarity that's coming out for this too to celebrate the, I believe it's like the 20th anniversary? Yeah, 20th anniversary actually says it right there. So yeah, this is the new rarity called Extra Secret Rare, or it's supposed to have the Extra Secret Rare foiling, and yeah, you actually have red text too on this. So I don't know what exactly it's called. I don't know if it actually is called Extra Secret Rare for the OCG or what. I mean, they could change it and name it something else for us too over here in the TCG if we happen to get this, because remember, we don't have every rarity that the OCG has, so yeah, I have no idea if this is going to be in the set for us in English. Hopefully it'll happen. Nothing's been revealed yet. I mean, this news is new for Japan, so obviously it's new for us. But yeah, it looks really cool, and as you can tell, yes, that is a new version of Demise. So yes, Demise and Ruin, you guys may remember them as some older ritual monsters that were really good back in the day, and still good, honestly. Well, they are actually getting their own archetype, really, too. They're actually getting new versions of themselves, and some other rituals go with them, and a lot of other things, too. So I'm going to read through all this, and also, too, at the end of this, we're also going to talk about a brand new Dragunity Synchro monster, which that's what I'm really excited about. And of course, a Cyber Dragon Link monster too. So, gonna be a little bit longer video because there's quite a few cards to talk about. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it, right? First off, we have Demise, Supreme King of Armageddon. Obviously, that's him right there. Level 10 Dark Fiend Ritual monster with 3,000 attack and 3,000 defense. And of course, its effect is you can ritual summon this card with Endless of the World. So I guess that's a new ritual spell. Anyway, the rest of the effect is this card's name is treated as Demise King of Armageddon while it's face up or in your hand. If this card was ritual summoned, ritual monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card was ritual summoned using only ritual monsters, you do not have to pay life points to activate its effect. Once per turn, you can pay 2,000 life points to destroy as many other cards on the field as possible, and if you do, inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each card in their hand destroyed by this effect. So, yeah, this is a newer version of Demise, obviously. I mean, he's a powered-up version, does a ton of damage for it, too. I mean, you still have that, like, destruction effect, and also he makes it so your other ritual monsters can't be destroyed by battle, so that's really good. I mean, he's going to be able to basically protect all of the ritual monsters, and I haven't read Ruin yet, but I wonder if she, like, protects you from effects or something. We'll see here in just a second, obviously, but, yeah, able to protect it. If you're using ritual monsters to bring it out, then it just becomes stronger because you don't have to pay life points then. And having that sort of effect without paying life points, that's pretty insane. So, and first off too, I do want to say that I do like how this isn't like replacing Demise, but instead like a newer version of him. So I guess you could use regular Demise too in this just as easily. And also too, I mean, ritual monsters. It's just cool to see some kind of new ritual archetype. I really didn't say at the beginning, but I'm excited just to see something like that. So that is awesome. Then next up we have Ruin, which obviously there she is right there. Anyway, she is, of course, level 10 light fairy ritual monster with 2,900 attack and 3,000 defense. So a little bit weaker, I guess, than Demise. Anyway, her effect is you can ritual summon this card with Endless of the World. So same ritual spell, just like how they were back then. Anyway, the rest of her effect is this card's name is treated as Rune Queen of Oblivion while it's face up or in your hand. If this card was ritual summoned, ritual monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Yep, there you go. If this card was ritual summoned using only ritual monsters, it can make a second attack during each battle phase. If this card destroys a monster by battle, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to that destroyed monster's original attack. So again, I mean, it's an upgraded version of Ruin this time. Like I said, it actually protects from effects, getting destroyed by effects. So I kind of figured that would work, you know, because of Demise. I mean, it just kind of makes sense for both of them to be able to basically protect each other and, I guess, the rest of the ritual monsters you're going to be bringing out. So that's awesome. And also, too, with her, she can make an additional attack and even has sort of like a Flame Wingman effect, being able to destroy a monster, then that attack comes out of their life points. So serious power from this one too. I'm glad to see that Ruin is actually seems a lot better on this one, because the original Ruin was good, but Demise was the one, obviously, that everyone paid attention to. So I like how both of them are kind of a little bit more equal, and how usable I feel like they are. And I mean, yeah, you still have sort of your obelisk effect, is what it reminds me of, for Demise, but also being able to attack and destroy monsters, and even, like I said, Flame Wingman effect, that's really good for Ruin as well. So really looking forward to trying these two out, seriously. And of course, not only that, it looks like we have younger versions of them too, I guess. I don't think it's like those to be their subjects. I think it's actually supposed to be younger versions of them. So we have Demise Fiend of Armageddon. Yeah, I guess it is, because it's Demise. So there he is, obviously. Level 4 Ritual Fiend Dark Effect Monster with 1,800 attack, 1,000 defense. His effect is you can only ritual summon this card with Endless of the World. So it looks like all of them actually use the same ritual card. Same with Ruin, which we'll get to in a second. Anyway, this card's name is treated as Demise, King of Armageddon, while it's face up or in your hand. If this card is ritual summoned, you can destroy one face-up monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up ritual monster you control. While that monster is face-up on your field, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to your ritual monster's effect activations. Kind of weird how that was written, or I read that weird. But yeah, you have basically a destruction effect. It counts as Demise too, which is really interesting at that. And not only that, it can help, I guess, make sure that your opponent can't do anything about your effects. So you use this with the actual Demise that we have now, the upgraded version. They can't do anything to respond to its effect, I guess, if you're using that correctly. So that's really cool. And of course, again, you can use the original Demise and Ruin with these two, or so it seems. So that sounds pretty awesome, I gotta say. Maybe I'm a little bit overhyped about this because it's a little bit late into the night, but yeah, I can't wait to see what they're going to be able to do. Then afterwards we have Ruin, Angel of Oblivion. Of course, level 4 light fairy ritual monster with 1,700 attack and 1,000 defense, so always, I guess, 100, attack weaker than Demise. Anyway, her effect is you can only ritual summon this card with Endless of the World. This card's name is treated as Ruin, Queen of Oblivion, while it's face up or in your hands. If this card is ritual summoned, you can activate this effect. This card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up ritual monster you control while that monster is face-up on the field. If a ritual monster you control declares an attack, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects. So basically, a watered-down effect of Ruin that we just talked about. So again, you are able to help one of your monsters, except this time with attacks. So basically, she's there to help out the upgraded version of her. So of Ruin like that. So your opponent can't do anything about it whenever she's attacking. Able to attack twice with the original, and also doing that Flame Wingman effect again. Yeah, that's gonna be really scary to deal with. And of course, she can also make 2 attacks as well. Very nice. I mean, again, I'm excited to see what these can do, and I wonder if these are the only ones too. I don't know if these are the only ones for the archetype too. I should throw that out there because no idea. Anyway, they also have a new field spell, as you guys can see, and it is Break of the World. Its effect is once per turn you can target one ritual monster you control, reveal one ritual monster from your hand until the end of this turn. That revealed ritual monster's level becomes the same as the targeted monster's level until the end of this turn. Once per turn, if Demise, King of Armageddon, or Ruin, Queen of Oblivion is ritual summoned to your field, you can activate one of these effects. Draw 1 card, destroy 1 card on the field. Wow. Oh man. So the first effect makes it so that you can just use one of these weaker ritual monsters then to bring out the bigger ones, or really any ritual monster obviously, but that's just an example. So then you can get those second effects that we talked about with Demise and Ruin, where if a ritual monster is used to bring them out and it's only a ritual monster, then they gain those really powerful effects. And it looks like that is going to be a lot easier to do with this field spell, obviously. Not only that, when you're bringing one of them out, then of course you can draw a card or destroy a card on the field. That is actually terrifying. I'm calling it now. I feel like Demise might actually be able to be tier 1. And of course, after that we have Endless of the World. Of course, this is the new ritual spell card for them, so sorry if I keep scrolling up and down too. And of course, its effect is, this card is used to ritual summon Ruin, Queen of Oblivion, or Demise, King of Armageddon. Tribute monsters you control whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon, and ritual summon that ritual monster from your hand. And of course, the second part of that is during your main phase, except during the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can shuffle this card from your graveyard into your deck, add 1 End of the World from your deck to your hand, then add 1 Ruin Queen of Oblivion or Demise King of Armageddon from your graveyard to your hand. So, I mean, it's kind of the usual ritual spell. It's kind of written weird. Of course, that could be translation, but basically you can ritual summon from your hand, too, if that was kind of weird. That's the reason I had to take a second to kind of figure out what I just said. But, yeah, I mean, it's the ritual spell for both of them, and it looks like it'll work for the originals, too, or it seems like it. I think so, because it's worded just right on that. And, of course, too, the second part is just making it so that you're able to bring it back to your deck so it can recycle itself, add End of the World, which is, of course, the original ritual spell back then that brought out Demise and Ruin. So you are actually able to use that, I guess, too. And I guess that would work with the new ones, too, because their names all count, so that's awesome. But not only that, you're able to add Ruin or Demise from your graveyard to your hand. So that means basically, I guess, any of Ruin or Demise as well. That can mean the mini versions of them, that could be the originals, that could be the upgraded ones. Again, that sounds pretty scary when you think about it. So, yeah, I gotta say, I'm on the hype train right now, too, if you haven't already noticed. And the last card for them is Return of the World. This is a continuous spell, has Ruin on it, too, which the artwork's pretty cool. Anyway, its effect is you can only use either this card's name's 1 or 2 effect once per turn, and only once that turn. The first effect is, when this card is activated, banish 1 ritual monster from your deck. And the second one is, you can send this card to the graveyard to activate one of these effects. Ritual summon 1 ritual monster banished by this card's 1 effect by attributing 1 monster you control or have in your hand, whose level exceed or equal the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon, or shuffle 1 ritual monster from your graveyard to your deck instead of attributing. Add the monster banished by this card's effect to your hand. So pretty much this is a continuous trap card that is kind of like a ritual spell, if you want to think of it like that. You're able to banish one of your ritual monsters, and then with that second effect, you are able to just ritual summon it, or I guess just add it to your hand. That's basically what it does. So again, it is technically like having another ritual spell for them. That can be very good. So, another one that sounds like a really cool idea. I like what they're going with on that. Then we also have these two monsters, which I believe they're basically just ritual support, but of course, too, they are made to go with Ruin and Demise. But I think they can go with other ritual monsters, too. So, yeah, let's go ahead and read them off. We have Devi Ritual Talismandra, that's that one. It is level 6 Dark Plant, effect monster, 0 attack, 0 defense. Its effect is, you can only use either this card's name's 1 or 2 effect per turn, and only once that turn. Its effects are, you can reveal 1 ritual monster from your hand, special summon this card from your hand, and 1 Devi Ritual monster, except Devi Ritual Talismandra from your deck. If this card is special summoned from the deck, you can add 1 ritual monster from your deck to your hand. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. So it looks like, I'm going to assume this one's something kind of similar, because this is the other one you could bring out with its effect. Basically, it's a way to get these two out on your side of the field, and use them to search for ritual monsters, and to help you ritual summon. Of course, then you can't use the extra deck, but again, like I just said earlier, extra deck doesn't really matter for ritual monsters, which is something I've been saying for a while, too. So it's cool to see something so powerful for rituals, and yeah, just another way to bring them out. We also have Devi Ritual Candle, of course, obviously that's the other one, and yeah, I see what you did there. Anyway, level 4 Light Pyro, 0 attack, 0 defense. Its effect is, you can only use either this card's name's 1 or 2 effect per turn, only once that turn. You can reveal 1 ritual spell from your hand, special summon this card from your hand, add 1 Devi Ritual monster, except Devi Ritual Candle from your deck. If this card is special summoned from the deck, you can add 1 ritual spell from your deck to your hand. You cannot special summon cards from the, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra, excuse me. Either way, I guess that works. Anyway, same idea, just instead of ritual monsters like that, you're going with ritual spells. So, again, these two work together, help you get your ritual monsters and spells. It seems like they can work with anything that involves rituals. And now we're down to the two cards I've been dying to talk about, because we have a brand new Dragunity Synchro monster and our Cyber Dragon right here too, and these artworks are so freaking cool too. I gotta say that right off the bat. So let's talk about them. So starting us off, we have our brand new Dragunity Knight, which is Dragunity Knight Ascalon. And man, that looks cool. Anyway, level 10 Light Dragon Synchro Monster, 3,300 attack, 2,200 defense. Materials have to be a Dragunity tuner and 1 or more non-tuner monsters. So it's a little different than other Dragunities, not going with the dragon and winged beast thing. Interesting. Anyway, its effect is, you can only use this card's name's 2 effect once per turn. The first effect is you can banish one Dragunity monster from your graveyard, then target one monster your opponent controls, banish it. And that second effect is if this Synchro Summon card in its owner's control is destroyed by opponent's card by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Dragunity Synchro monster with 3,000 or less attack from your extra deck. This special summon is treated as a Synchro Summon. Yeah, this card is awesome. So first off, you just get to just banish a monster your opponent controls. Obviously, that's good. Doesn't matter what deck it is, anything like that, there you go. But not only that, of course, with this card, when it is destroyed by battle or card effect, you're able to get another Dragunity Synchro monster, 3,000 or less, so obviously you can't bring another one of him, and then just basically bring it to your side of the field. You get to just instantly special summon it. That is amazing. I could see that really come in handy. It could even give you access to other Synchro monsters too that Dragunities don't normally use. I mean, like Barcha and Trident are two Dragunity Synchros that just many people don't go with. It's usually the other ones. So to have access to them could be really good. And obviously too, whenever I read that off on the materials, I can see why they did that. Because, yeah, Dragunity Tuner and just non-tuners, because that way you could use some of the other Dragunity Synchros to help build off of it and stuff too. So you're not, you know, having to worry about the Winged Beast dragon thing. It's basically what they're going with on that. So, you know, from what I'm seeing so far, I'm definitely gonna try this card out. I mean, obviously, I love Dragunities, been asking for a new card, and it's finally happened. And then, last but not least, we have Cyberdragon Seeker, I believe is how you say it. Anyway, of course, there it is, obviously, I thought I should point that out, but it is a Link 2 Light Machine Link monster with the attack of 2,100. Links are at the left and, of course, at the bottom. And the materials have to be, let's see, 2 machine monsters, including Cyberdragon. And, of course, its effect is, you can only use this card's names to effect once per turn. This card's name becomes Cyberdragon while it's face up or in the graveyard. During the battle phase, if this card did not attack quick effect, you can target one machine monster you control with 2,100 or more attack. It gains 2,100 attack and defense till the end of this turn. Also, any battle damage either player receives from battles involving this card becomes 0 for the rest of this turn. So basically, you are getting another Cyberdragon that can also, I guess, help you out with bringing out your other fusions, because it counts as another Cyberdragon, so it's another one you could build off from that, obviously. And also, too, you can power up, let's see, yeah, you can power up one of your, basically, other Cyberdragons, I guess, or at least, you know, if they are a little bit stronger, even because 2,100 or more attack, you give, like, its power to that monster, and so that would power up to, what, let's say it's another Cyberdragon, it'd be 4,200 attack then. And yeah, of course though, any battle damage becomes 0, unfortunately. But you're still getting a 4,200 attack monster, again, if it's powering up another Cyberdragon. So it's basically there to run over any monster you would have to deal with, I guess, is what they're going for. Really interesting idea on that too. So yeah, basically, it's just another Cyberdragon in Link form to help you set up, run over more monsters, and it, again, counts as a Cyberdragon. But yeah. What do you guys think about these cards so far? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Which one do you like the most? For me, Demise and Ruin, I mean, wow. I am definitely gonna try them out. They are amazing. I love ritual monsters, and I mean, the hype is just real. I mean, I'm getting on the hype train for that. Then, of course, a Cyberdragon Link and Dragunity Synchro monster. I'm gonna buy a case of this set when it's released. Seriously, after seeing that, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to buy a case, and I might have to buy more than one, even OCG box of this set as well. And I really hope we get this rarity in English. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think about it. Are you excited? Not so excited? Let me know. And also too, from the pack, it kind of looks like we might get some kind of new Cyverse Link monster or something for Yusaku. I don't know. Looks kind of cool. But yeah, no info on it just yet. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think about these cards. I know it's going to be a long video, so forgive me on that, but you gotta talk about all these. So let me know what you guys think. All info will be in the description. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! News, openings, and things too, because when this set is out, you guys know I will definitely open it, and we have more news. I will also cover that too. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.